while we're just grinding away here, Jody was just saying about how, you know, you just need a few tools and you can put stuff together. What were you saying?
Yeah, simple tools. I bet you could 2 files for under $10. Like a rat tail file for making the holes and a rasp, but you could rough these in quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still going to take time, but you get more of a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah. I think that's important.
It's not a huge investment, and
No.
the files will last a long time as
Yeah.
well.
You just you want to practice patience, but at the same time, you don't want to be doing this forever, right? You want to be eventually having some kind of formulation of a creation here.
And as you go, you may not want to make a ring. You may want to make pendants or necklaces or other things.
Exactly.
And you can use the same files, same tools.
And soapstone as well. And what were you saying about limestone? You have some limestone on your driveway here.
Yeah, you can use these tools on limestone. It's a little harder than the soapstone, but it does work.
Yeah. You just gotta make sure that the stone isn't too
if you get
solid.
Stones that are too hard will dull down your files, and then I don't think once they're dull you can't sharpen them.
Yeah.
So stay with the softer stones. But these files as well, you can, what we're making in soapstone, you can make in wood. You
Exactly.
can make wooden rings, make wooden necklaces, make jewelry.
Wooden pendants. Yeah. Yeah.
So what we're showing you here has many applications.
Stuff to be proud of, and then you're not and if you're stressed out at school or stuff's happening in your life, you're not taking it out and using yourself as a canvas. You're being constructive instead of destructive, and you're actually having an end result you can be proud of, you know. And that's I think that's really important. I actually got this now. My finger can actually almost fit, so my one finger. So we're getting there. We are getting there. This actually it's getting pretty close. This one's not at all. So, and I eventually probably want to get it on my middle finger or my pointer finger. So. Getting there.
And as you can see, Blake has left stone on. He hasn't been overly aggressive because he doesn't know what the design is.
No.
So he wants to leave it so that he can be creative as he goes.
Yeah, because as you're building, as you said, once you take it off.
Yeah, once it's off, it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you that we're grinding away here. You know, we got Abigail building it too. This channel's gonna be all about this kind of stuff, you know, design, working with your hand, working with stone, working with wood, different things like that, building things, creation. It's all about being creative and constructive. So I mean, that's what definitely this channel's gonna be a lot about. And also Jody's gonna be showing you how to make like more complicated stuff like stone basins. He's made some amazing stone basins and polished them. They look absolutely out of all Muskoka granite, and it looks incredible. We're gonna be able to show you that stuff too. That's a bit more complex stuff with a bit more complex tools. But you know, from a stone ring all the way to a stone basin, it is possible to do it just with the right tools and the right patience, right? You know, right amount of patience, you can get it done. So, anyway, I mean, this is a first for me. I haven't been doing this stuff. I made that one ring the other day. I was showing you guys, and I was just using a simple chisel and a screwdriver, and I built that. So now with the right tools, I'm definitely getting a better job. And as you said, these are
quicker.
These are quicker and still inexpensive, you know.
Another thing is I've been going around to flea markets. There's all kinds of old used files there, 3 for $1, 2 for $5, whatever. As you do this, you'll find that you may want more specific tools to cut in. I'm making a pendant here, a soapstone, using wood tools, but maybe I'll need a different kind of file. So you go to a flea market. They're, like I say, they're relatively inexpensive. That's
right. I feel really Canadian right now, to be honest with you.
Canadian, eh? Yeah,
right. Alright, so this is where I'm at now. So I've just now shaped another piece. I've just sort of blackened out. I've inked another section here where I'm going to be carving down. The ring's starting to take a bit of shape. It can fit on this finger. It fits on this finger. It fits on this finger. It's a bit tight there, which is okay. But yeah, so now we're just going to carve off all this here, all the black, and then start shaping how the ring is going to start to look. So got a ways to go still. We've been doing this since 10:30, and what time is it now, Abigail? 2:30? It's 1:30. So, you know, in a few hours, we've made quite a bit of progress here. So anyway, so just gonna keep hacking away at it. Hey everyone, Blake Bliss here, and so this is where we're at now. So we've come quite a long way. Many hours later, where we've ground it down to this level here. So as you can see, We've got this sort of, and then I'm going to have this very flat here so I can actually put a design on the top or put symbols on the top. It will eventually fit onto this finger. I've made it kind of bigger on this side and then slimmer here, so it actually will fit perfectly on there, sort of angle back a little bit. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. Hey everyone, Blake Bliss here again, and we're up to about this level now, so it actually does fit on my finger, and it's got a flat edge on the top so I can put a design in it. And I'm grinding it down with 150 grit sandpaper at this point, so it's pretty fine sandpaper to sort of get that shape. And it actually looks pretty neat when you put it in water, which I'll show you, because they're eventually going to polish it. But you can see when you polish it, you get all these interesting lines. All those little holes. Pretty cool stuff.
Okay, so what Blake's done is we started off with coarse sandpaper, and we're working up to fine sandpaper. So we started off at about a 60 grit, we went to a 150,
Yeah.
to a 220,
Yeah.
and now we're doing wet sand. I don't know what the grit is, but it's very, very fine. And what we're actually doing is closing in the grain on the stone, so it's in effect beginning to polish it. That's how you polish stone. You start off with abrasive and work up to finer abrasives until you end up with like a semi-polished surface. And then you can hit it with we're going to use like a natural wax or maybe a beeswax just to kind of protect and seal the stone. It's personal preference. You don't have to if you don't want to. We'll show you how that goes.
On button, okay. So here is your end result for the rings. So you can see they polish up really nice. That's that's one solid day's work, and this was about 14 or 15 hours because like I didn't have the right tools and everything like that. So you can see how between the two, they turned out pretty well, I think, right? Can you see this how it shines in there? Looks great. Fits nice. This one's so it's gonna be carved. This is gonna have insignia and stuff. I haven't done that yet. That's all the fine details. I'm probably gonna polish it a little bit more, but it's just a rough thing at the end of the day. I think it looks good. Look forward to more stuff on youtube.com/GraniteSpeaks. Jody and I are going to be making more interesting things, doing more stuff. I've got some more soapstone. I'm going to be working with some more things, posting some video and content up on here. So keep checking it out. And yeah, another collaborative channel be in the works. Blake Bliss, I'm out. Love you all. Take care. Thank you all for being part of my life. And be safe. And wear your smile. Bye.
I know how I was raised. Get a job, get a house on a corner, get a wife, get a dog, the whole shooting match, right? I don't think it has to be like that. I think that if we just find the flames in people and just blow a little air on that and let them go off. Art now is acceptable. When I was young, it was. And I find that if you can tell a story about your clay or your branch that you carved, or where did your stone come from, or a reclaimed architectural piece, people want the story. Tell the story. It sells with your art.